Alright, what is up everyone? Welcome back to the channel for a really rare video consisting of the Mustang. And I think with the last video, I kind of definitely jinxed myself because I'm kind of finding little issues here and there now with the car. I don't know if it's from it's been sitting most of the winter. That could be one of the issues, or it could just be something that's kind of just happened and now it's just kind of prevalent. It's like, hey, I need to be fixed. One of the things I definitely need to do is go through the pulleys, change out the pulleys. I think I'm going to switch out the alternator too. I haven't had any issues from the alternator. It's the Ball 302 alternator, the one that I got from Power by the Hour. I think I got it back in like 2017 or maybe 2018. So it's done its job. Again, this isn't a daily driven car, so it's not going to go out as fast as, something that's daily driven, of course. The car looks like kind of like a mess anyways. It really needs to be washed, but as much as this car really doesn't get driven that much just because of these issues. So what I have going on, actually, let me go ahead and pop the trunk on this. So what I have going on is kind of the same issue that I had last year, and that was I had the connections for the battery moved. So what I'm talking about is, as you can see, there's no room up front, and this is basically the UPR battery box. So as you can see, like I had on the 4Runner, these cables are much cleaner looking. The guy that does the metalworks, that did all the stuff basically for the Mustang itself, and the 4Runner, went ahead and this was one of the things that he switched out. So more of like a heavy duty kind of power cable and negative cable, and they're routed. I don't even know if you can really see. I don't know if you could really see. I don't really want to get down there underneath the car, but they're mounted to the frame of the car instead of, it was running through here. That's why I just redid the entire trunk last summer anyways, to make it look cleaner, make it look stock. Like the interior, there's a hole right here, so it was mounted back into the body of the car itself. Now it's to the frame. So I'm not going to turn the car off. And the issue that I had last year with this car was I was basically not able to start the car even after driving it for so long. I could drive it, an entire hour or so, and you think the battery is not charging or something. If there's an alternator issue, there's a battery issue. I had the alternator checked. I swapped the battery twice, and come to find out, it was that connection. The ground was not getting enough to basically kick the starter over and turn the car on. So now I'm having that same issue. I've already, looked at the cable that is mounted to the frame of the car now. It's tight. There's no corrosion or anything that I can tell. So I don't know if it's because the weather's been cold, which I don't really think that would have anything to do with it. Just kind of throwing ideas out there. I thought maybe the car had snow on or something and that was, messing with it, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So, but the car started up right away, which is weird, but I'll drive it. I know when I get home, park it and try to do it again, it won't do it. So now I'm having to chase these things going on with the car. So either I jinxed myself with this on the last video that I talked about how this car can be a daily driver and how it can't be a daily driver. So I guess that kind of proves my point that, if this is like, if you have your daily driver as just say this Coyote Swats Mustang, you're going to have issues like this. And then if you don't have another vehicle and all your money's sunk into this and you think that you have something like that fixed, you have the solution, then you're kind of chasing it again. So that's another reason why I kind of want to move away from this project. Obviously this car is just a project street car itself at this point. By no means would I daily drive this car. It would get driven a lot more during the warmer weather, the summer, because that's car show season, going to events and stuff. And I'm gonna finish doing, what I wanted to do, swap out the K-member and stuff. I have all the parts for it. I have everything I need. And then put a blower on this car. But it kind of just, the car doesn't become present anymore to me. It kind of takes a back seat, especially to the 4Runner, because I've been able to do so much to that. Recently, in the last video that I dropped, I showed off the wheels. Actually, you can see where I got the idea for the bronze. I really just like bronze wheels. I don't know. I feel like they flow really well with the silver and then the gray for the 4Runner. But as I was saying, it kind of just makes this car take a back seat, and it just makes me want to like kind of harp on that idea, like just getting an S550, because I'm not going to do half the stuff that I have already done to this car to that car. You know, it's I don't have to move the battery. I don't have to do any of that type of stuff. Basically, this car right here is just, you know, a street driven, you know, in hopes that it works kind of car. But I feel like that's all 79 to 04 cars at this point, unless it's a Cobra, or I guess like the Terminator, or maybe a 99 to 01 Cobra or a Mach 1. You know, obviously you're going to try to do something to the Cobra, Terminator, or you're going to put like, you know, boost the Mach 1 or something like that. And unless you have like a rare Celine Fox body or something, or, you know, the original SN 94 to 98. These cars kind of just at this point, this is what we use them mainly for. And I've talked about that in videos as well, which is kind of disappointing at the same time, but it's not. It makes the perfect car. It makes the perfect swapped car, but you don't really see that many clean ones around. So it's kind of, you kind of try to appreciate it more with the rarity of finding a clean one. And not saying that mine's clean by any means, but it could be cleaner, as obviously it could be washed too. But I don't know, it kind of just makes me kind of a little annoyed. You know, it is what it is. I don't really get to drive this car and have fun with it now, and you know, create content as much as I want to, because there's always, I feel like, some kind of issue. And if I got rid of the car, like I had talked about last year, getting rid of the car, I would definitely like feel disappointed in myself, because, you know, I got rid of something that I've had for so long. But parting the car out, I might make more money if I did that, or if I just, you know, held on to the transmission and engine, basically just have a T56 with the Coyote engine and sell the car as is, like a roller. It's a perfect roller, honestly. It's got all the suspension, you know, that I'm swapping over as well, and the current suspension that's on it, the K-member and all that. It's perfect for any drag racing build or something like that. The rear end, it's got the torque boxes already welded. It's got all that stuff. So it's a perfect setup, which, you know, if I did get rid of it, that's what makes me, you know, I feel like that's what I would do, is I would honestly probably hold on to the front bumper. I know that LMR, I've already made a video on that too. LMR already reproduces the 99 to 01 front bumpers, but I'd probably hold on to some of the body parts. I think I'd hold on to like the Cobra stuff, the wheels and tires. I'd probably, I don't know, I might sell those if I did part this car out. But, and then if I ever got a new Edge, I'd have like the best of the both worlds of body parts for the car. And then I would just, if I did that, I would take, you know, go to a junkyard or something and slap on GT or V6 bumpers and hood and all that. So, you know, there's stuff that I would keep from the car, which would devalue the car a lot if I got rid of it. But I don't know. I just, like, I hope the issue is not as big as I think, even though it's a small issue. I just don't want to pay more money. I don't want to spend more time trying to fix it. But I know at the end of the day, it's probably something I'm going to do one of. I'll probably either try to fix it myself if I have enough time to kind of chase the lead down and all that, see what's going on, or just take it back to you know, Metalworks or whatever, and see if they can see what's going on with it, see what's causing it, and then just go from there. So I don't know, it's just one of those cars that at the end of the day don't get driven much, but I definitely appreciate it more and more, even though there's so many headaches with it. I don't want to get rid of it because I feel like, as I said, I'd feel really disappointed in myself for that. New Edges are really fun cars, and they're really great looking cars. You can do a lot with them, but hopefully I'm able to chase this problem down. So that's going to do it for this video. I think that's enough of the car idling here. So got the interior here, pretty clean overall though, so I do have to say, especially those Brom racing seats. But I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a good one.